coming to you with a different kind of view. If you're new to the channel, shit, that sub button. Smash that notification, man. So you know to drop that shit. Now, I've been online seeing a lot of these top 10 YouTube ballers, but half the niggas that are in the top 10s or niggas in the top 40s and top 20s, whatever, or actual YouTube ballers. I haven't heard any niggas in the day of my life. No disrespect to those people on their channel because they're going crazy. But where's all the niggas who've been beefing, starting drama, talking shit? The niggas that niggas care about. The people that only niggas care about. You feel me? So I dug up myself, did a little list, watched a lot of tape. My own channel was like, yo, bro, what's the vid? Because I was too busy doing this, and this right now ain't that important to my channel. But I wanted to get on this because I think some people have their list on this. It's too dedicated to too much niggas who actually play ball. I think I just need to think about the niggas who don't play ball, who actually are good at ball. You feel me? So the criteria in this list, everything's apple pie by 10. So people who are 90s are probably 80s in the basketball realm if you want to add actual baller niggas in. So, you know, a plus 10. And this list is if they're hot. So I watch a lot of games. I watch their games. I see how when they get hot, how they streak it up, how they could look. And then I predicated my list around that, alright? Now, for number 10, it was hard. There was a lot of people I could have put. There actually wasn't a lot of people I could put because there's not a lot of people that fit the idea I was talking about. Your Rage was a possibility. I think Your Rage is ducking. Now, I think Your Rage has way too much clout to not have played a DGG, a Flight Reacts yet. Especially a Flight. You feel me? Now with the corona shit going around, it might happen till like next year and shit. Or later on this year. Yeah, it might not happen till later on this year. So that at 10, I was going to put Your Rage. But since there's not actual gameplay on him, I mean there's one person I couldn't put in there. So I put Kid Sid. Kid Sid reminds me of a Oladipo if he's hot. You know, likes getting to the rim. He does take a lot of threes and miss. That's why I put a B- because he could dribble to his spot open. He has good handles. Oh, let me just go overall. I gave him an 81 overall. You feel me? B- in finishing. B- in mid range. B- in threes. B+ defense because he doesn't put his hand up at all. He's quick enough just to be in front of you, but he doesn't put his hand up at all. C+ strength. You could really baby him. You know, so I get his man body in. B- speed. He's pretty quick for his size. And B- hustle. Hustle is also rebounding, you know, how you get to the ball, you know, how you play certain things. So I gave him a B- hustle and a B+ handle. So I think he's pretty good at times. Now, he's not good enough to set his own shot up, but he's good enough to dribble and get himself open. It's a little clumsy at times, but like I said, if he was hot and he was getting himself cooking, that's how I would see it. The reason why I gave him bronze, Limitless and bronze corner, is because if you play defense on him, you're going to miss him. If he's open, he's probably gonna miss it. But from how he shoots it, I think he's confident on his shot. His jumper looks good and everything. So I just had to give him it. I just felt like, you know, if I start giving niggas C's and shit, imagine when I do the worst. You feel me? So a B- if he's hot, and that's the badge that I will give him at most. All right. Now McQueen balls like he's Kyle Kuzma. On God, he just reminds me of Kyle Kuzma on the court. Not because he's light-skinned or anything, just because of the way the man balls. So I gave him an A2 overall, a B- finishing, a B- mid-range, and a C+3, which I could have given him a B-, but I didn't see him shoot a lot of those. That's why I gave him a C+. A B- defense, a B- on strength. He's pretty physical. I should give him probably a B on strength, but I gave him a B-, a B- on speed, a B- on hustle. He has a little hustle. And a B+ and a C+ on handles. I don't think he has that much handles. I think he's just one of those, you know, jump between the legs and get to an area. Drew between the legs and get to an area. You feel me? Now, I think McQueen's really underrated for a guy who doesn't play ball, that could play ball. I watched his 2v2s. He did pretty good. He took control of the game, trying to, you know, put the team on his back type stuff, and he did it with shooting. The reason why I gave it a C+ and I could have given him a B- on the 3 is because when he hits, it's like in spurts. Like small spurts. His spurts are not like 4 in a row, 5 in a row, or like you miss one and you hit two more. Like I never seen those kind of spurts yet. But I'm pretty sure if he's open, he'll get to the rim. His badges I gave him, relentless finisher and corner, because I feel like he could hit when he's to the rim relentlessly. No matter who's in the paint, he'll just shove his way in and try to throw it up. So that's why I gave him number 9. Now these two were the hardest ones I could find. Now everyone above is just how you place them. You feel me? Because I think everyone above is good ballers for guys who don't play ball. You feel me? Yo, this grab was kicking. Alright, so for number 8, we got DDG. Now, if DDG wasn't working on music as he is, or was in the gym a little bit more, DDG would be a nasty ball player, bro. And this is why I have DDG when he's going. He's an 89 overall, B- finishing, a B mid-range, and a B three-pointer, a B defense, a B on strength. So that's why I said McQueen and DDG. I could have raised it. That's why the strength part. But I do feel for DDG's size, he's pretty strong for his size. And yes, a lot of his predicated off Matt's playing Cash Nasty. And to me, Cash Nasty is a strong guy. So when I think about strength and how guys play on the court, and especially too, I'll talk about it later. But I gave DDG a B strength, which I could have given him a B minus. But I gave him a B strength just because I see him play against Clarence. I see him get to play against guys who are really big, or bigger than him, I should say, that I think could have given him problems when it comes to strength, but it wasn't that much. B speed, B handles, and B in hustle, because he does go after his rebounds. He just, hustle to the ball when he can. He reminds me of a Brandon Roy. If DDG gets going, and DDG, the way DDG plays and the way he shoots the ball, if the buckets went in, it'll remind you of Brandon Roy. Steps, he dribbles, tries to do a pull when he's a little space. Jab, let me hit you with one of those. Try to get to the rim. Just reminds me of a Brandon Roy. Now for DDG, if you don't have your hand up, he will let you pay if you don't have a hand up. So I gave him a silver deep range. I mean silver dead eye. You have to have your hand up. Then I give him a silver because when he gets going, his spurts is like a silver. You feel me? But you have to have a hand up. And I give him a bronze corner specialist. He doesn't shoot that much from the corner, but when he does, he's pretty decent, especially in the mid range. Because corner specialist is not only about 3-pointers, it's about anywhere in the corner of the court. So I gave him a bronze mid range. DDG is one of the better basketball players that doesn't do anything but, like, he does music. Like, I think on his spare time he plays ball here and there. He's a vlogger, you know what I mean? He was known in the whole Kennedy situation. A lot of people knew him from that, or not known from that, from vlogging and the Kennedy breakup, all that shit. I know about his beefs and shit like that he had with, who do you have beef with? I know he has beef with Soul. He had beef with, this god. So that's why he made my criteria list, because he's not 100% a baller. He loves ball. Alright, so for number 7, we got Ty the Guy. I think Ty the Guy is one of those slept on ballers on YouTube that's not a baller. Now, he is more of a vlog. I see him playing COD, streaming. That's what I'm saying. I seen guys streaming and stuff like that. Don't send me a guy, tell me about one of your boys that you like watching that ain't streaming. I want to see someone that's not really always outside, you feel me? Now, if you play ball, that's the whole point. You have to play some games. So, yes, you need to practice and do all that stuff. But if your whole channel is predicated on ball, then it's not really fair to the guys who don't sit at home and train for ball, you feel me? Or didn't go to college to this special-ass place like D1s. And if you went to a JUCO, that's something light, you feel me? You may have the talent, but, in your school or whatever, so now you're on tube, whatever. But there's certain thing that I think Ty doesn't get respect for. Now, Ty is over. I gave him a 91 overall. Because when Ty gets going, he gets going. Now, I give Ty a minus at finishing because Ty could dunk. You feel me? I gave him a B plus at mid-range because Ty doesn't take a lot of mid-range, but when he does, it usually smother or contested, or he does that little spin around shit. And then, sorry, let me mute this. And then I gave him A minus at threes because I think Ty is a good three. Like the best. I think Ty is the best black 3-point shooter that's not a baller on YouTube. Cause there's probably some nigga right now that's a black guy that's fucking wet as shit. Pause. But for someone who I see do everything else but ball on their channel, Ty's the best shooter. That's a fact. Minus A defense. I think he has good defense, especially when he's in it. I gave him B speed, B hustle, and B handles. Because he doesn't dribble, but he dribbles, gets himself open. He reminds me of Chris Middleton. You feel me? That's that nigga's name? Fuck this nigga's name, bro. That's only I know Middleton. Some Middleton. I know it's Chris Middleton, bro. I gave him Silver Intimidator because he plays good defense, has his hand up a lot. So if you're gonna shoot, you have to shoot over those. Gold long, hey bro, when Ty gets going, it's different. You have a hand in your face. His face, it doesn't even matter. That's why I gave him a silver. You need to be in this nigga's. I think if you're in his grill, he would miss. That's why I gave him a silver, and I gave him a silver corner because I just feel like his shooting ability is just that much better at his relentless finish. Like when he goes to the rim, he goes up strong. Like he doesn't go up soft at the rim. So he doesn't play shoulder like. That's what I'm saying. Top 5. It's a different criteria in the top 5 because I think from 10 to 5, it's what I call regulation basketball. So if we're playing regulation basketball, these guys can hang. But if we're playing hood rules, you feel me? Only the top 5 I could feel like could bang. Because when I see these guys play, I'm hearing fouls. I'm hearing, oh, yo, the man's dipping shoulders. It's like, yo, chest up. Chest up. Like, what you guys, Utes? Like, shout out to Kenny. Kenny's not making this list because Kenny, one, he's actually a baller. And he's like a manager, whatever. But when I see on the channel, it's mostly bullshit. So I can't give him, and I don't know him like that, and he hasn't had no drama or anything like that. Some of that was in that thing, McQueen had to fight with Flight, he started the beefs and stuff, DDG, and so he had beef with DDG, you know what I mean? There's always something with these guys. Kids said had a thing with this girl, feel me? Ty the guy had his little stuff, and he was in the mix, so he had to make him the list. I think Ty the guy slept on. I don't know. The only person that's like Ty the guy that I'll put that I think Ty the guy could beat, but I have above is number 6. Rice Gum. Rice Gum reminds me of a Clay. Ain't doing too much dribbling, but when he gets his shot up, it's fucking disgusting. It's bro. I'm putting my money on Rice. Every time Rice shoots the ball, I think it's going in. No matter how he shoots it, where he shoots it, when he shoots it. I don't know. He just gives me that confidence. He gives me that. He beats niggas that actually play ball. So I gave him a 92. A B finishing, a B plus mid-range, a B plus three-pointer, a B on defense, a B on strength. Now, the reason why I gave Rice, people see Rice and people think he's some scrawny Asian kid. I see him go against Cash Nasty and use his IQ. His defensive IQ. I have to rate it. His strength, too. I see him go against Cash, body him, go over those blows over and over and over. And Cash had to start calling fouls. That's how crazy it was. Because Cash didn't know what to do because Cash shot wasn't dropping. So I had to give Rice Gum more credit on his strength. A B speed because he kept up with Cash. And I think Cash is a pretty guy with some speed. A B plus hustle. Rice has hustle. Rice knows how to get to the ball. He gets something with good stamina and everything. And B minus on handles. He's not the greatest handles, but he could do a 1-2 dribble. Obviously, Hall of Fame, limitless. This nigga shoots anywhere behind the 3-point line. Volume shooter. When I say all this nigga does is shoot, he shoots. He's a true definition of a shooter. So I had to give him a goal. Silver Intimidator, he plays good defense. Hands up, he plays defense. Smart IQ. Go deeper. It doesn't matter if you're in this nigga's grill, bro. It doesn't matter if you're in this nigga's grill. It might still go in. He's like that. And Hall of Fame ice in the veins, bro. Cash tried to do everything against my guy, and he had that ice in the veins. So I had to give him a Hall of Fame ice in the veins. But alright, so we got Rice Gum. Rice Gum has to be number 6. Now, do I think Ty the Guy could beat Rice Gum? I do. But do I? But I saw Rice Gum beat Cash, so that's why he's to number 6. Now, from 5 up, I want Hood Rules basketball if they ever get to play each other 1v1. I don't want calling fouls. I don't want no ticky tack. Like, if a man hacks you, hugs you, that's a foul. But ticky tacks, I don't want none of those. And without those, this is where this list gets put. So after Rice, ClarenceNYC. Now, I was gonna put a picture of Chris Sales and put Clarence's name, but it's not even that serious anymore. That nigga just got locked up and shit. He's going through shit. I don't even want to crack jokes on that nigga. I'm trying to be respectful. I was gonna do it, but it's not even that serious. But Clarence, this nigga's a different breed, bro. This nigga right here, I want to see him play 2v2s. I saw him in the 5. I don't like those 5v5 games, bro. I'm not watching. I want 2v2s and 1v1s, bro. But I see him get to play against DDG. I see him thing. If this boy gets going, this nigga's a problem. The reason why he's not higher on this list just because he didn't play the niggas. I want him to play the niggas above, bro. Because I think he could be a problem on the ball court. Like a real problem on the ball court. Now, what was he doing before? What does he do? I'm not, to tell you the honest truth, I really don't know. Only thing I know him for is for Queen. He took a man's bitch. He's a doppelganger of another man. That's the reason why he's on this list. I wasn't gonna put Clarence, but I'm like, yo, you can't take another man's bit. Get her pregnant. Well, I shouldn't say that no more. Now that's his girl. So he took a man's girl, right? They did his, got her pregnant, and he's nasty at ball. He has to touch the list. That's a real New York nigga, bro. That's a real New York nigga, bro. That's a real New York nigga. But I gave him a 93 overall, A- finishing, B mid-range, and B3. Now. As you can see, he has goal limitless. When this boy gets going, he's streaky. He's streaky nice. Like at his shot. Like when he gets going, it's nasty. Like you have to put a hand up. But he doesn't shoot like how Ty shoots or a Rice Gum shoots. You feel me? It looks different. He's a shooter. That's why I give him that mellow comparison. He has that mellow mentality, right? I gave him A- defense. I gave him an A+ strength because that's a strong ass little. Of course, it's short. That's a strong nigga. A B+ speed because he's quick. Even with small guys, tall guys, he's quick. A B+ hustle and a B- on handles. I don't see too much of his handles. It's more body, shoulder checking. That's why I say Hood Rules. Because Matt start complaining, Matt will be bitching. So I want Hood Rules, strong niggas only. Because if strong niggas are playing, strong niggas can't be trying to complain about niggas, use your shoulders. If you got that chest for it, it'd be something like. So I watch his 1v1s, 2v2. Come on. Who? Really and truly. Think about a nigga that's better than Clarence. That's really new in the game. Like in the last Clarence for 2 years now. I want to say. Can't really think about one. You can't. I can't really think about one. So I gave him 5th. Alright, so for number 4, we got Cash Nasty. We got the boy Cash Nasty. Now, to me, Cash is the best 1v1 ball player that's doing it on YouTube. Why? Because his games played and he's talented at it. Now, is he the best individual player? No, it's like KD's the most talented player in the NBA. You feel me? Giannis is more dominant, but LeBron James is still LeBron James. You feel me? And that's how I feel about Cash. Like Cash has been doing it. He's been in the game. He may have not always win, but he has some good wins. You feel me? He beat guys that you were respecting in the ball 1v1 game. He go against a lot of people. I respect Cash. I give him a 94 overall. He has A- finishing, a B mid range, a B+3. I mean, a B3, an A+ defense. No, Cash defense is something different. This nigga's defense is something different. He's really in your grill, in your mind. Real smart guy, A+ strength, strong guy. A minus speed. I gave him an A plus hand hustle. Cause when Cash is on, he's on with his quickness, with his hustle, with everything. When Cash is really in the game, I watch a lot of games. And I have to give him that respect and a B handles. Cash has to look at 1-2, and it was scary match because he has that shot. I gave him an A Hall of Fame climbs, a Hall of Fame intimidator, Hall of I mean a gold intimidator. I'm saying shit and I don't even see. A gold intimidator, a goal relentless finish, a goal rebound chaser, even gets taller niggas Cash is getting boards over. Contact finish. Cash looks for the contact. He both cars, you feel me? And then I gave him bronze at the limitless and deep range. You have to put your hand up and Cash will shoot it if he's open. If he's open, he will shoot it. And I gave him a bronze corner. I don't see him shoot a lot of corners like that, but he shoots those, and you can't leave him open in the corners. And like I said about Cash, hood rules, he's hard to beat. When you want to go with the whole like calling rules and shit like that, then it comes to be a little difficult. But when I play basketball rules, Cash is gonna be a tough bet. Even the guys above him, I think Cash could beat when it comes up for the rules if he's going. But if they're going, it's still a tough bet too. That's why it is what it is. So for number 3, we got Duke Dennis. Duke Dennis is a different breed, bro. I don't know what you Nick. I don't know where this nigga came from. I know I like where he lives. That's what I mean, like where he was born. But this nigga, I didn't know his big homies or his big bros or something. Like, cause the way this nigga balls, he plays different. He gives him that D Wade mentality. Oh shoot, I didn't even say Cash's for comparison. Gary Payton. The reason why I say Gary Payton is because Cash talks a lot of shit and stuff like that. He gets niggas fun. Sorry for Duke cutting off Duke's segment. But Cash gets in niggas' brains. He intimidates niggas. That's why you got the Gary Payton in comparison. I can always chop it. Now back to the Duke. He just reminds me of a young Dwayne Wade, just hungry. The way he plays in the court. If he's down, he just takes over the game. Just give him the ball. Just let me do what I do. Y'all know me. Dwayne Wade's one of my favorite basketball players. I realized I flipped this and it's Miami backwards. I shouldn't have flipped it. And now Supreme backwards too. Because I dragged it that way. Fuck, I was even thinking. I'm now seeing it. But who cares? Uh, I gave him goal contact, and when he gets to the rim, he's going to the rim. He could dunk too. Goal intimidator, because he plays good defense. Hands always up, especially when he's in the zone. Oh, did I finish with goal rebound chaser? It doesn't matter. He grabs the boards and stuff like that. Hall of Fame clamps, because he's looking to clamp you down. You're not going to body him. You're not really going to do all that stuff. You better hope that you actually have the ball skills to actually score on him. And I gave him silver on the limitless and silver on the deadeye, because if you don't have your hands up, he will hit on you. Bronze corner, because he doesn't really take his corners, but when in his corners, you better make sure he's definitely going to hit it. So I gave him A finishing, a B plus mid range, a B plus 3. Good shooter. Don't leave him open because he will hit. A plus defense, A plus strength. You're not bodying him, not at all. Hood rules, you're not bodying him. You really need to have your skills up, and that's why the 3 point and everything is low. I'm thinking like matchup playing hood rules really checking each other. Like it's basketball, like on the streets, it's gonna be tougher to shoot. So if they're going, it's gonna look silverish. Strength we went over. A plus speed, A plus hustle, and A plus handles. The man could dribble, get to his spot, he could shoot it. 1-2, bam. Little mid range game he wants. He does it the 3 point line a lot too. James Harden looking ish. But I want to give him James Harden. That's why I gave him more D Wade because I think it's streaky. And yeah, to me, I think he could probably beat the guys above him too. For the rules. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I need to know where this thing came from. He plays different. I think Cash could beat him, but I also think he could be Cash. So I don't know. I just gotta see it. But just from what I saw, skill level and everything, and he does 2K and stuff like that. He's not really like, well, he like I said, he could probably play ball. I don't think he went to any college or anything, top college and stuff like that, playing ball. So If high school is just man's criteria level or at JUCO college, something like. So that's that. So for number two, now number two could probably beat number one. I, I gotta see these niggas play, bro. But I'm just going off what I see, and this person right here, me, has the talent, but his credit. Wait, hold on. His NBA resemblance is the reason why he's number two. Anthony Davis, and it's LSK. He earns him Anthony Davis on the Pelican. I've seen this guy lose to um what's that 2v2? I see him lose a lot. I see him lose a lot. But guess when he gets going, cause I also see him be dominant too, but his dominant sessions were like, shoot arounds or the 5v5s or I'm saying like the 2v2s, and I couldn't really find the 1v1. Like I did find some 1v1s when I was 1v1s. I think I saw one. You couldn't find any ones, more 2v2s I was watching. But the 2v2s I was seeing, I don't know, like he did take over. He like when he took over, he took over. So that's why I gave him what I gave him, because like can't deny the talent. I think the man's 6'10", fam. He's 6'10" doing this. He's crazy. It's nasty at 6'10". But I I want to see him hood rules against. I want to see him play 1v1 against Duke Dennis. That's what I want to see, because I think Duke could beat him. But I also think he will beat Duke. That's what I'm saying. It's difficult. It's difficult. But I gave LSK A+ finish at 6'10". When he goes to the rim, you're not stopping. You're not stopping. An A+ mid range, hook shots, everything in that mid range spot. It's real close for him. He's getting in, shoot his shot, bam. I give him a B+3 because I don't think he's that great of a 3-point shooter, but he will hit it if you don't leave him open. You cannot leave him open. Shoot anywhere in the court. A+ defense, A+ strength. He's not weak. You know what I mean? Good defensive player. I think he can keep up with some smaller youths. Obviously, if the dribblers might give him a little trouble, but he will keep up with the guys who have basic dribbling that are faster and quicker than him. A- speed. That's why I give him A- speed. A+ hustle. The reason I give him A+ hustle is because I know at 6'10", if he gets going, he can get going. And I see him in the 5v5s serious games. When he got going, when he was doing this thing, like, you couldn't deny it. Like, I didn't want to take from the 5v5s because everyone else has the opportunity to play 5v5, and it's different. It's a little bit more team orientated. Get those cheekier points in certain spots. You know what I mean? 2v2 is more like it's only two people on the court you gotta focus on versus like trying to help people focus on other people, things like that. And A- handles because for 6'10", the man could dribble. Like you're not really ripping him long. If you press him, he's just gonna back you down. That's good. But if he's facing you, he's a good dribbler face up. That's why I give him this prison. Greenbelt Hustle Hall of Fame. Intimidator Hall of Fame. The man 6'10". Like he didn't put his hand up, and give him a silver clamp because even anywhere near to his height, you're not really getting by him or anything like that. Letting this finish. If he's going to the rim, you're not stopping. His contact, I gave him gold on that because, like I said, like I think you'll get cramped. If you're shorter than him, you will get cramped on unless you're really strong like that and got hops to go for the block. And there's not really a lot of people on this list that can. So if anyone on this list really try to do that, they will get crammed on. That's why I gave him the gold because like pretty common people on the list in this realm. And silver on the Luminous and on Deep Reach Deadline. Now, his channel is more predicated around basketball. The reason why I have him on it because he did have to beef with Solluminati. You feel me? He had to beef with Solluminati. So, and I want to see him and Soul play because if Soul beats him, that takes away from the whole allure that is around LSK. So I have him on the list, even though technically shouldn't fit on this list, but I have seen in 2K he puts up numbers when it comes to 2K realm. So that's why that was my excuse of shoving him. You feel me? That the 2K numbers and him wanting to see him play Soul is the reason why he's on this. So we gotta make that happen. But for number one, it's Soul. I think he's a 2K man, talking shit online.
Z going as Zeus neck, fucking DDG, McQueen, name it. You can name it. Name it. Everybody, bro. His comparison, I give him MJ. He's ruthless. Doesn't give a fuck. Saw flight dunked on his ass. Didn't even try. The man was defense. Yo, it was different. It was different. Seeing him play against Shooter, seeing him play other people. So is that guy. Now, so I think went to JUCO college. I think that was his highest play. But he dropped out of that and did thing for like 4 or 5 years. I think he's probably in it for longer now. But how about after he dropped and then when he started actually playing 2K? No, I think 2K videos probably came after like 3 years, probably 3 years, 2.5 to 3 years. I want to say when he started playing 1v1s or getting into the whole realm, stuff like that. But like I said, A+ finishing, layup game, dunking. Can't. What can't he do? Oh, I gave him a 98 overall. I don't know if he's a 99 yet. I have to see him play more people. But A plus mid range, A minus at the 3-point line. The man can shoot. Like, you have to press him. If you don't press him, you're dumb. A+ defense. I've seen Cash go against Flay and actually have to try. Like, it's different. It was. I've seen other people like is trash, but I've seen matches really have to struggle against Flay or really have to try. A+ defense, A strength. Seeing with Shooter playing with guys who actually about that hood nigga shit. Other guys who have that mentality, not really calling that baby call stuff, that don't care for the little hacks and stuff like that. That they go through contact and stuff like that. Have to give him his strength. A+ at speed. Those too quick. A+ hustle and A handles. The man could dribble and get any shot he wants. And just comparison, I want to see Soul play against everybody on this list. I want to see him go against DDG. I want him to see him go against Clarence. I want him to see him go against Cash. I want him to see him go against Duke. I want him to see him go against, because he is dethronable. I'm not gonna sit here and say like he's not dethronable, but from what this list is about, he is the best at it. His channel is not about basketball, but he could play basketball, and so was a smoker. Now he's on his spiritual shit. Now I don't know if he's still smoking now, but he's on his spiritual shit, doing a whole bunch of other different things. But ball was not like ball was his love, but YouTube was his job, and he dedicated that for a long ass time. He wasn't like saying, "Oh, that's 1v1 niggas," or he was just saying he's better than every nigga, and just his pure talent was just better than every nigga. He had the MJ comparison. Oh yeah, you guys are probably thinking like, where's Soul's like badges? Simple. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. Yo, if y'all got anything you want, look you niggas in the eye and tell you guys how I felt about it. If you guys feeling different about it, look in the comment section. Tell me what badges are wrong, what stats are wrong, who should we wear, and what 1v1s you really want to see. Because I'm telling you, I think every guy here could 1v1. Now, the bottom two, I think, cannot beat the top 8. So I think the 8 to 6, maybe it's going to be difficult to beat anyone in that top 5. But anyone below them, they could beat. But when it comes to that top 5, I want hood basketball rules. No pussy calling foul shit unless it's real hard hacks. And let's get it, bro. But it's quarantine. That shit's not gonna happen. So it's kind of fucked up. So it's all speculations from right now. You feel me? So in the comment section how you feel until next time, bro.
Call me like a rich bitch, limp dick, put it on your daughter and she still call it nut. Patty K, gotta know your bitch like Johnny K. ATL pull up in roller skates, or lights on like a library.